There's 3 free legend champions you can grab in Madden 26 Ultimate Team, and it's super easy. Now, Solstice family, and welcome back to another Madden 26 Ultimate Team video. Hope you watching this one are having a wonderful start to your day. Hope you have a great weekend, and without further ado, let's talk legends. Because fellas, the way we're gonna go through and get this full free legend is you're going to your sets, you're going on over to the program legends, and you will see there's an 85 overall BND legend token fantasy pack. Now, by the time I'm recording this, yes, this is 85 overalls. If you're watching this a little bit later in the year, it will update. So say, for example, 87s are the champion overall, this set will update to 87s. If it's 90s, it'll update as well. Now, in essence, what that means is whenever you go through and complete this set, you get a fantasy pack allowing you to pick whatever the highest overall legends are in this game. And boys, you can get this set done 3 times. Let me explain how. Now, if you played Madden Ultimate Team in past years, you'll notice this set, well, it looks a little bit different. In past years, these would be legend tokens that would be required to go through and get this done. Now they're called weekly spotlight tokens. And from what I can gather, this is actually a big W. It's going to allow us to go through and get these sets done a lot quicker. So far, there are over 75 tokens you can get for free in this program. Let me explain how, because things are a little bit different this year. You got to know this. To get Madden 26 Ultimate Team coins for your account at the cheapest price on the internet, check out MMOEXP by clicking the link in the description and use the promo code SWIFT to save an additional 8% on your order. Now, there are 2 ways right now you can go through and get weekly spotlight tokens. The first way is by going on over to the brand new weekly spotlight field pass. And if we take a look at this, it's going to be on the same timeline as the season 1 field pass, and every other level there are weekly spotlight tokens you can earn, including some levels that will give you 2. Now, I went through, I did the math. If you get to level 51, there are 35 weekly spotlight tokens you'll be earning for going through and getting this field pass done, and that is a good number. That is 1 full free legend already. Here's how you get this pass though. Now, to get this pass done, there are packs, challenges, sets, and stats, and for some reason I'm not seeing that these are going to update every single week. I would suspect they likely will. I mean, this is called a weekly spotlight pass, and for the time being, well, there's just not enough XP you can earn right now. But boys, for some reason, my packs and my challenges, those were given to me automatically. There is a sets mission, which I'm going to show you guys a very easy set to do right now, and then some stats you got to get done with 2 weekly spotlight players in your lineup. Now, weekly spotlight players, I believe legend players, they are included in that, so we can just put 2 legends in our lineup, and then we'll get progress on these missions. It's 9k per. That's not bad. We're going through and getting 40k XP for free. That's a pretty good number. Now, first things first, the number 1 thing every single person needs to be doing if you want free legends in this game is go to your sets and get this 77 overall legend uncommon fantasy pack completed. Now, to get it done, it's going to require 4 74 to 76 overall cards. Here's how you grab these at like 1,000 coins per. This is the exact filter you will use. Go to the quality 75 to 79. For the type, put any position. It's not going to matter. I put wide receiver, and then you're going to flip between divisions right here. I'm on AFC East. We're going to see a bunch of cards up for 1.2k. Whatever position and division you put it in your filters, that is the best filtering method to find these cards for the cheapest price. We see a ton up for 1.2. If I switch the position, I'd see more. If I switch the division, I'd see more. You only need 16 in total. It's going to take you maybe 3 minutes to grab these deals. And then after spending that 4,000 coins, we're going to get progress on that field pass. That's wonderful. And we're also going to get this 77 overall legend fantasy pack. And whichever card we pick out of this, as you guys can see, these are going for 7k. So we can make profit right here. We just spent 4,000. We're making back 7k. That's amazing. But what I actually need to do in this video, and what you guys need to do as well, is do this set twice. Put 2 of those cards in your lineup, and then the final one you can sell off. You'll lose a tiny bit of coin, but it's worth it to get those spotlight tokens. And if you really want to make your coins back, do this set like 5 or 6 times, and you can sell off 3 of the cards to make profit. Put the other 2 in your lineup. Okay, now that'll move us on to step number 2. But before we talk about that, your boy cashed again on Underdog Fantasy yesterday for $175. You'd love to see it. We are now up over $500 making picks on NFL preseason. And like I say in every video, there is a reason why we are profiting. It is because we take advantage of the Underdog Fantasy discounts, profit boosters, and free picks, which, like I've said time and time again, if you exclusively use those, which you will get pretty much every single day, you are going to tilt the odds in your favor if you exclusively use those boosts. Now, if you want to win some money with me, I'm going to leave Underdog Fantasy linked down below in the description. If you put in my promo code SWIFT, you're going to automatically get $50 for free on the app. No strings attached, $50 for free after you make your first pick. And that code will also make sure you get access to all the discounts, profit boosters, and free picks, boys. If you want to check it out, it's linked in the description. I also have my picks Discord linked in the description, which is where I post every single one of my picks. It is absolutely free. You can join that Discord for $0 and get every single one of my picks for the rest of the year. Okay, step 2, we're going to go on over to our challenges, and we are playing through the legend solos. Now, as you can see, we can get up to 15 stars stars today, 15 stars today is going to correlate with more of these weekly spotlight tokens. As you guys will see right here, tier 1 we're going to get, tier 2 we're going to get, and if we scroll on through, there is a total of, I believe it is 48 tiers in these solos. Sorry, 43 tiers. And of course, I'm not telling you you're going to get to tier 43 in a couple of days, a couple of weeks, or even like 4 weeks. But when we eventually get there, well, that's going to be giving us 43 total weekly spotlight tokens. So there's 43 from our solos. There's another 35 from going through and getting progress on the weekly spotlight field pass. That is over 75 tokens in total, or 3 full sets. But boys, we're not even done there. There are even more tokens we're going to be able to earn. If we go through and read the description of the weekly spotlight field pass, it says 2 important things. Number 1, the objectives are going to refresh on Wednesdays, which means just a few days from now, all these objectives are going to refresh. It is imperative you're going through, getting the sets done, and getting these stats done. Now, the stats, realistically, do you need to grind them? Probably not, but while you're going through and playing online, while you're playing solo challenges, these will get progress, and like I said earlier, that's why you need 2 weekly spotlight players in your lineup. But the other potentially most important thing, which is the reason why I think the weekly spotlight pass is going to be a huge W, is for going through and I believe playing these other types of solos in this game, or at least interacting with these other types of programs, which are Collector Series and Team of the Week. EA Sports will be giving out more weekly spotlight tokens in those solo challenges. And you might be thinking, okay, Swift, why does that really matter? Why is that such a big W? Well, the reason why is because for going through and playing my Legend solos, my Team of the Week solos, my Collector Series solos, I can go through and conglomerate 25 total tokens a lot quicker because I'm getting multiple tokens per week from Legends. I'm getting multiple tokens per week from Team of the Week and multiple tokens per week from Collector Series, which means number 1, we can get up to the 25 tokens way faster than in past years. We can maybe be there in a couple of weeks. If we're able to go through and get like 6 or 7 tokens per week from each of these promos, I mean, we're getting that really quick. And what that's going to allow us to do is if there's a really good Legend, bang, we get that player. If there's a really good Team of the Week card, bang, we get that player. Unlike past years where you had to wait weeks and weeks on end to get your full free Legend, now there's going to be a lot more strategy when it comes to picking. And like I said, the numbers you got to know, the important numbers to note for going through and getting your weekly field pass done, that is 35 tokens for free. For getting your solos done, that is 43 tokens. Now this pass is going to expire in 31 days, which is when season 1 ends, so that's kind of nice. It's on that same timeline, which does make me wonder whether or not these weekly tokens will be transferable from season 1 to season 2. I see no reason why they wouldn't, right? There's no wording on the token that says, oh, you can only use it in season 1. There's no wording in the set, so that's nice. And honestly, just the main W that I'm seeing here is flexibility and strategy. Now we can get these tokens way quicker because we're getting tokens from all 3 programs at the same time, and we can now use some strategy. Like realistically, if say for example Team of the Week cards, they're just not good in this game, you can just use your tokens on the Legends. You can just use your tokens on Collector Series, which that's actually a really nice change by EA, and it's going to allow us to go through and get these players quicker. Now boys, I know all of us watching this, we love to get free stuff in this game. Head-to-head ranked is kind of OP when it comes to going through and getting free players. I believe I'm going to be getting an 89 overall, and it might not be that difficult. If you want the full head-to-head rank breakdown on how you can get a free 89 overall player or even a free 90, I made a full guide to head-to-head ranked. I'll pop it up on the screen. I'd recommend you check out that video if you want a bit more info on that game mode and to see how you can get free 89s in this game. It's on my face right here. Click it and I think you'll enjoy it. And until next time, I'm out. Love y'all. See ya.